everybody, it's Danielle, and today I'm going to be talking about books that I have yet to read. So next to me I have 6 books that I have either bought myself or borrowed from other people that I haven't read yet or am reading at the time. I love to read, but the older I get, the less and less time I find that I have to read, and I'm really terrible at making time to read as well. So I'm going to go through the stack of books I have next to me, and I'm going to tell you how long I've had it and how far I've read the book. This is the book that I'm currently reading. This is Jojo Moyes's After You. This is the sequel to the book Me Before You. I did a review of this book and the movie. I just started reading this a couple days ago and I'm really liking it, and I know I'm going to finish this one probably within the next week or so because it's a quick read and I'm already familiar with the characters and the story. And this is a book that I've borrowed. I haven't bought it myself, but I have lots of people that are like, read this so I can talk to you about it. So I'm excited to finish reading this. So far so good. I'm not even 100 pages in, but these are quick reads and I'm reading this one before I go to bed. This is a book that I bought about a week or two ago, and I was really interested by the back blurb. This is The Emperor of the Eight Islands, The Tales of Shikanoko. I apologize if I'm butchering that wrong. This is the first book in a series, and this is based in Japanese culture, and it's like a medieval Japan, and I started reading the book in the store, and I was like, it's another book that I may or may not read. I'm really hoping that I actually will read this and finish it, as I've got a bookmark in it and I have started reading it. So yeah, I bought this one a couple weeks ago, and this will be the next thing I read. The next book this book I bought a year and a half ago, and I did a video talking about how I was going to do a book review of this and how I was excited. This is All I Know Now by Carrie Hope Fletcher. She's an actress and a YouTuber as well, and this is like a self-help guidebook, and it's full of really great things. I just feel like anybody should read this. Like, you kind of see that I'm about halfway through it. It's a really fun book. I just never finished it, and I really want to finish it. Yeah, I've had this book for a year and a half. I've read about half of it. I've enjoyed all her stories and all of her advice, and even though I haven't finished it, I still recommend that any young teen girls find this book and they read it for themselves, because I think it's a really great way to help guide you and give you some new thoughts and ideas on how to navigate life and the internet and relationships. So yeah. And then I have It Gets Worse. This is Shane's second book by Shane Dawson. It's a collection of essays. I read the first book super quickly. I bought this last summer, so I've had this for not quite a year, and I think I read the first essay, and there's no bookmark in this so I can't tell. I read the first essay and I just didn't have a chance to finish It Gets Worse, and I really want to because I like Shane. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. I love his different style and everything like that. I also like him as a filmmaker, and I haven't gotten a chance to sit down and read all of this. Fifth, I have Binge by Tyler Oakley. I did a vlog talking about how I got to meet him at the bookstore at Boswell Books on Downer Avenue in Milwaukee, and this is actually a signed copy. And I read the prologue and part of the first chapter, and I had this book for a year and a half. It's a book that I really want to read, and I think that it's something that I should read. I just haven't gotten around to it. But I think what I might end up doing is reading the rest of these YouTuber books that I have and lumping them all into one review, because I really want to talk about my thoughts on these books when I read them. I like talking about things that I read with other people, so I find that that's something that's interesting. So yeah, that is Binge. As you guys know, I became obsessed with Hamilton late last fall, early winter, and I decided that I was actually going to buy the Ron Chernow novel, this big brick Alexander Hamilton, and I am a little over 100 pages. This is such a hefty read, and I bought this in February, and I would love to get through it. It's just a lot of information and a lot of hard work and a lot of words. I love reading this. It's so informative and it's so fun. It's a lot because this is hefty. This is probably one of the most, I wouldn't say most difficult things I've ever read, but it is definitely up there. This was just kind of really curious to know more about the actual person than the musical version, and yeah, this is just a hefty brick that I have, and if I ever finish it, I will definitely do a video on it because it has been painstakingly difficult to try to get through this book. So if any of you guys are interested in reading any of these books, please do. I always usually pick up books because a friend recommends them, or it's someone that I admire writes them and I trust them as an artist and a creator. I think everyone should read more and love reading, and even if you're not a huge reader, there's something out there for everyone. Reading is just super important, and I love reading, and I really want to get through all of these books within the year, hopefully, time permitting. Hopefully I read these, and if I finish them and I do a review, you will know that I finished them. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening to me ramble. As always, links to my social media are down in the description below. Make sure you subscribe to both of my channels and check them out and see other videos that I have done. I post videos every Tuesday on What Are the Other channel, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye!